we're going to go to the front. Come on, Christina. It's Christina and I, and we are showcasing today this magnificent house behind me. It's 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. We are going to do a live house tour with you guys. So come with your questions, ask us anything about the home or just houses in Fort Lauderdale, Florida that you want to know. So this is the front driveway. So we're actually set off from the actual street. So you have, space away from the street, so that way it's not loud. It is a really nice neighborhood. It is in Coral Ridge, right here in Fort Lauderdale. So let's go take them inside. Come join us. All right.
Come on in.
So this is the entryway. Now, right when you enter, you may notice these terrazzo floors that have been completely restored. Now, what's amazing here in the area is terrazzo was the initial flooring that people installed, when they developed the area, and it's really made a comeback. So a lot of the people are, uncovering it, taking the layers off. It is a, love of labor. So they did do this for this house. It's very nice and polished. It's kind of like a gray tone to it. So the house has been restored and renovated. In fact, let's go ahead and show them this amazing fireplace. So the house itself does have propane. They actually have a propane tank buried, which is how they get the propane here, because living here in Florida, you don't actually have propane, like you would in some other states. We are primarily on electric. So they did go ahead and cover this with a white cloud Brazilian calcite, or is it calcite? Tomato. But it is hooked up to propane. Anything you want to say about the fireplace, Christina?
Sure. There actually is also wiring behind the fireplace should you decide that you want to hang a TV. I think it's beautiful just the way it is, but some people really like having a TV above the fireplace, so that is an option.
Very nice add-on. I do also want to point out the house does have hurricane impact windows throughout completely. It does have the accordion shutters, if you can kind of see out there. It's just really for double protection. They do also have the split ACs here. So if you notice, there is one there, and they are actually throughout the home. They were recently installed right there, and every single room has it. Now, I will say it is a bit more for energy efficiency right there, because of course, if you're not gonna be enjoying this living area, then why have it on? Why are you gonna keep an entire house cold? Because as we know, during the day, maybe we're just working from home or we're out and about. So those are newer. They actually do still have the remaining AC, as well as the air ducts on the other half of the home, which we'll show you. But I did want to go ahead and point that out. And it does also have heat, believe it or not. It does get cold for what? 2 weeks?
A month, yeah,
maybe a month. Maybe for us now, I mean, I'm originally from California and Christina's from South Carolina. But when it gets to below 70,
yeah,
you're like,
get
oh,
cold.
it's a little cold. You kind of get used to that. So let's see. So this is kind of the living room, a bit more formal living room, right?
Yeah.
With a fireplace. Now they do actually have the flat screen TV, and you know what, Christina, if you'll hold it here, I can show them. Because even though it is coming out here, you can go ahead and move it back like this up against the wall if you're not using it. So that way you do have the really nice focal point of the fireplace. So you can angle it however you want, which is pretty great. Yeah. All right, what should we show everyone next?
I guess we can go ahead and show what we have here.
Okay.
The dining, and I really like this little area here for sitting, reading, or just relaxing. It's a really nice spot, especially if you're having a thunderstorm or it's raining. You have a beautiful view of the backyard and
Yes.
that's
a very good point. Yeah.
lush landscaping.
Yeah, it's great because if you're here, I'm gonna just kind of take it further back. Like say you walked in from the door there, you already have views of the back garden and the pool, which is very, very nice. So yeah, they have this additional area here where you can lounge, hang out, read a magazine, maybe a book, have views of the outside without having to be outside. And then, of course, if you are having your dinner or breakfast, constant views, and not only just from here, but also here on both sides, right? They did a really nice, beautiful job of having this lush landscape on the other side of these picture windows.
It makes it just feel so private.
Yeah,
and,
very
and
private.
comfortable.
Yeah, it's almost like your own vacation oasis. You're always on vacation when you live in Florida. If you don't live in Florida, move to Florida. It's the place to be. So this is the dining room area.
I actually also really like the ceiling in this area with the beams. It just adds a little bit of extra texture and character.
Yeah, very good point. Oh, and then let me show here if you want to hold that. They also have these amazing window coverings here, these shades. So not only does it go this way, but you can also lower it, which a lot of homes are now starting to install these because they're just very trendy. I like it. So that way, in case the sun is beaming in a certain way and you want maybe just the bottom part and you still want a view, these are found throughout the entire home. In some of the bedrooms, they even have the blackout shades because I know these still give, it's light still kind of pouring in. So yeah. Now this is a very big house. Again, 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and I didn't mention, but believe it or not, this is the second largest lot in all of Coral Ridge, this neighborhood. It's 21,000 square feet, so we have a lot to cover. So let's go ahead through this way. So this is going to be our first bedroom that we go into. Each one has a closet. In fact, they have built-in, so we'll get that in a moment. Now, this room is currently being used as an office. One thing I like to point out is, of course, this corner window. So having the setup there, overlooking the lush landscape from here. And then you even have this cute little atrium right there. And then again, you have your shades. And then here is your closet and your built-ins. So you have lots, there's actually a lot of storage in this house, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of storage. And then again, your split AC, as mentioned. And then this is going to be the bathroom that connects to the 2 bedrooms. So let's see here. Do you want to hold that for me? All right, so you do have your glass tile, your glass blue tile here with your white grout, and then the frameless glass shower. You do have the very large, can you show up a little bit? Perfect. The very large waterfall shower head there, and then of course you do also have your handhelds. Very European if you ask me, which I love. And then of course, again, like the frameless glass shower door. Yeah, and then what's really cool is I like how they did a different glass accent tile on this wall. Here, let's see. So if you see this color, it's different from that one. It's still the same size and material, but just a different tone. All right, now continuing on to the second bedroom. What should we say about this one room?
Also, again, like we kind of said about the other rooms, you'll notice the big windows let a lot of light in, but you also just have such beautiful plants and trees, and just the landscaping to look at is just from every room in the house. It's beautiful.
So if you were to be laying in bed, this is the view you would have. It's kind of like you're in the tropics somewhere. And then you have that view out that window as well, looking towards the back. And here's the bedding.
I also really like the ceiling in this room. It's different as well. You have the little bit of a vault.
Yeah. Very good. And then split AC. You have your mirror there. And then the built-in closet. And actually you can go in, walk in a bit. So it is a walk-in closet. I'm going in deep further. So this is the walk-in closet. The built-ins. All right, so this is bedroom number 2. Now we kind of walked around. We're gonna head back into the living room area.
We also have this closet space here, which is wonderful. Again, lots of storage.
Built in again. Perfect. And then we're gonna walk down this hallway. If you remember this living room area, or sitting area, so we're kind of on the other side of it. So to make sense, we went through that door and popped out the door on that left side. So that's 2 bedrooms. Anything you want to talk about in terms of a Florida house that we should maybe share with everyone? What to say, what to say. Well, let's see. Roofs are very important, right?
Yes.
I mean, if you're looking to buy a house in Florida, let's say you have a lender, of course, you know, your mortgage, they're going to be looking at the life of the roof. Make sure you don't have to necessarily replace it right away, that it still has a lifespan on it. And then, of course, that will affect your insurance. I don't know about you, but I do know a lot of homeowners that aren't selling their houses, but are getting notifications from like Citizens Bank, for example, saying that we're going to drop your insurance if you don't replace your roof. So there's a lot of that kind of going on. I highly recommend if you are a homeowner in South Florida and you do have insurance, because there are those that self-insure. But if you do have insurance, you definitely want to keep that in mind in terms of like maintaining your roof, replacing your roof, especially whether it's insurance or maybe even your lenders. So keep that in mind, and that's always a very good question. Now regarding this roof, it is new. It was just installed last summer. In fact, a lot of this home has been renovated, and of course the flooring being restored. So the bathroom, you saw how nice and new, beautiful that was. Let's take you into this gorgeous kitchen. Here, I'm gonna prop everyone up here. Do you want to show us the kitchen, Christina?
Sure, I'd love to.
All right, where do we start?
Well, here we have this wonderful wine cooler, wine fridge. And one really great feature is when you walk by, the light automatically comes on, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
We have these beautiful Brazilian, what was it called again?
Sapphire quartzite.
Sapphire quartzite,
Yeah.
which I love. The coloring is just beautiful. It brings everything together with the backsplash and the white cabinets, which are very sleek and modern. We have the underneath the handle there, so you don't have the handles sticking out. Makes it very easy to clean.
Yes.
Keep white.
Or even, I don't know about you guys, but with my hardware, I'm constantly having to tighten the screws, which is so annoying. It's like they just get loose over time. So these, you don't have any hardware. Very sleek. Yes. Lovely. What else?
Yes, we have the Bosch Double
oven.
Double
Yeah, it's
oven,
like a
which
tower.
is great. Yes.
So on those days where you have a Thanksgiving meal, you're having to cook for a lot of people, you do have your double oven there, and it does also act as a microwave, I believe. It's like the newer
Convection.
technology. Yeah, convection. There you go.
Which is great.
Yeah, and I like how high it is. You're not having to bend over, you know, to lift a heavy turkey or something. I know even like laundry, washer and dryers, they may raise them, and so they're not
so much
constantly
sense.
bending over. Which
And
is
then
so
also
nice.
cleaning these things. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees scrubbing.
All right.
Also, we have, which is raised, is this wonderful dishwasher.
Yes.
So again, you don't have to bend over.
That
to
is
do your
becoming a
dishes.
luxury thing in certain European countries, which I've heard in even high-end magazines. So if you're looking for a new trend, raising your dishwasher, and while you're at it, just raise your oven, raise your washer dryer. You don't have to worry about your lower back being, you know, hurt. One thing I actually want to point out is this induction stove. It's interesting because even when we do open houses or we're showing it, not a lot of people know about it yet. I feel like it's kind of a wave of people learning. So this induction, it is electric, but it's also very efficient. Number one, it does have a turbo boil. So if you need some hot water really quick, it will really do that for you without having to wait around too long. It is also more of a safety thing. So unless there's an actual pan that the stove can detect, it will then turn on. So it's a really nice safety feature, especially for younger children. And then of course you do have your hood vent here that's also, what is this one? Alika? Oh yes, I was thinking it was Samsung, but no, this one is Bosch. That's Bosch.
Dishwashers also Bosch.
Yes, and now this refrigerator, you want to go ahead and show the refrigerator?
Sure, I would love to.
All right.
So this refrigerator has many unique qualities. One that I love is this beverage center here. So if you just want to get some water or some like drinks or snacks that you have there, you just can open that first part. Or you can open the
Traditional way.
here, which is great.
Yeah.
You've got your water filter, tons of storage, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
And then we have this second drawer here, which is great for beverages. You're not taking up a lot of space in there. If you want to keep your food in there, you can keep some canned sodas, waters, whatever you like.
And it's nice because you can actually have it turned on to be a freezer. So it's interchangeable if you want it to be a refrigerator or a freezer, depending on what you want to store in there.
Yeah, which is great. And then of course you have your freezer here with your ice cubes. I believe it makes a couple different types of ice cubes.
Yeah, do you want to open it and show them? It actually does. It's one of my favorites. So you have the smaller ones. Let's say you have a plastic water bottle or just a container that has a smaller opening, and then you have your traditional medium-sized ices, and then you have more storage there. Yeah, and in fact, these panels are interchangeable. You can have it, different colors, one side pink, one side orange, maybe white, black. I'm just making up colors right now. But they did go ahead and keep it that same blue color throughout. So if you wanted to end up changing the kitchen and maybe does it match, you can actually reach out to Samsung and get that changed, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's head down this hallway here, which is, what am I talking about? We're forgetting the third bedroom.
Oh.
Sorry, we're gonna backtrack. Let's go. Now this is a little bit more of a mother-in-law suite. And it's fantastic if you have friends, or maybe even if you have like a nanny, au pair, or just someone who wants their own space in general. So this is the bedroom, and they do have their own exit and entry point here, which takes them down the driveway. But let's go ahead and show them the kitchenette. Do you want to go ahead and...
So you have a kitchenette here, great countertops. We've got a microwave, some cabinets for storage if you want to keep some snacks, or like they have glasses and cups and coffee supplies, espresso, whatever you like. Then we have a little freezer and refrigerator here. Again, the sink and the cabinetry there, which is great.
So this used to be a closet. They do actually already have closet space here, so they just kind of figured, well, we don't really need that much. You know, we can end up converting this to a kitchenette. So whoever stays here, they don't have to go to the kitchen and maybe just, you know, get some water, have a cup of coffee. Maybe they just want to make some quick toast without bothering anyone, or maybe it's late at night or something, which is really nice. Now they do also have these very large windows here, again, overlooking more luscious landscape. And it's amazing because even though they have the driveway here, they did create this really nice barrier between the driveway and the bedroom, so that way whoever's staying here still has privacy, which is really nice. And then Christina will show us the nice new bathroom.
I'll step out of the way actually a little bit.
Sure. Let's see if we can capture it. So here's your black waterfall shower. Your really sleek sliding glass doors. And then this is, I actually like this tile. If you can really see it, has the lines. Yeah, there you go. You can see the lines, the horizontal lines that go through the tile, which gives it a really sleek look. Makes it feel bigger.
I also really like the tile that's on the floor in the shower.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's like the miniature rectangular, and it's just eclectic of all the different colors. They did a really good job in making the color schemes in this one, and it does even have its own split AC here. And then they have the vanity there. Yeah. All right, so this one's really cool. This is the mother-in-law suite, as we like to call it, and if you have any guests who want their own space. So we've done 3 rooms and 2 bathrooms. We've shown you the living room, the dining area, and the kitchen. So now, where are we going to take him to, Christina?
Oh, let's go check out the laundry area.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and you also here have another door that you can go to the backyard, which we'll be showing you shortly.
Perfect.
Yeah, we have the laundry space here. Great stackable washer dryer. Again, plenty of storage. You keep all your supplies there. You can even put towels, your linens, whatever.
Everything is so well organized in this house, I have to say.
Yeah.
Perfect. It is a step down here. And then this is going to be the 4th bedroom. I actually like, let's say you wanted this to be your primary wing, which is separate from everyone else. So over there you have the 3 bedrooms in total. And then the kitchen kind of divides you from the other 2 rooms. So if you wanted to have a room and a nursery, or a room and an office. So this is what that room would be, the 4th one. They do have a bed in here, and closet space there as well. But if you wanted to, this is a great spot to just have your office, which they did have at one point. That's why I'm saying it. But this could easily end up being like your office space. And this view actually looks down that way towards the street. And then you do have the shades here. This is where they actually also have the blackout shades. So they actually have double. They have this one, the first one, in case you maybe just want to pull it down because the sun is beaming in, but this is for nighttime. And you can also even see it here. So it's kind of actually black inside. So it's nice and dark when you're sleeping. Yeah, and they actually have a really nice polished flooring in here as well. It's a different tone than the terrazzo. It almost reminds me of like a night sky. Like
Yeah, it
specks
does. It
of
looks
like
like
stars.
stars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've got
Yeah.
some extra storage over here as well. And I really like that these have these pull-out drawers, which is really nice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now I have to say that again, this house has a lot of storage. So I'm going to kind of show you how much this really has. So we have this one here. Actually, let me see if this will hold. Can you see here? Let's see. Yeah, so this is the hallway. So you have this one, which is double. So you see that, and it even has built-in, even with the drawers. Oh, there we go, the drawers. So that's one. And mind you, this is the hallway, so it's pretty amazing that you can have all this. This is another kind of closet, massive walk-in closet with additional built-ins and even shelving in there. And then we're going to take a minor step up, and then you have, yet again, more storage with the built-ins. So we actually kind of went around. So if you can imagine from that bedroom wrapped around this entire section is storage. So
It's a lot.
it's a lot. All right, do you want to show them? Okay, so we've done, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms and 1, 2, 2 bathrooms.
Yes.
So this is going to be the third. This is actually one of my favorites because it's
Yes,
so cute.
I
It's
love
so
it. It is
small.
so cute. And I love this little door. I'll get on the inside. This accordion.
Okay. This is a full bathroom.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah. I mean, what more do you need? You have enough space. So yeah, that's the shower. And then this is pretty cool. It's similar to that other tile, but it has those horizontal lines. They're brown. And then they have the penny tile there, which is nice and white. And then no, this is not a urinal. It's a cute little sink. Yeah. And then you have the toilet behind you. So it's a nice, perfectly, it's just like so compact and cute.
Yeah.
So that's another bathroom. And then you do also have the door to the outside here, which, believe it or not, leaves you to more storage, which we can cover for you in a moment as well. But we want to take you to the primary bedroom. Now this one actually overlooks the pool. Oh, will you hold that for a second? I just realized the screen, I have to. The screen door. This is cool. I know I'm kind of jumping ahead here, but it does act this. Welcome to your suite. So this room actually does overlook the back garden and the pool. This easily fits a king size bed with your 2 end tables. So that way when you're sleeping here, you're overlooking the pool there. They do also have a walk-in closet.
I like this closet a lot.
Yeah, this one's nice. Where you can hang all your stuff, put your shoes, handbags up here. It's a really good sized walk-in closet. And then over here, you do also have like a little kitchenette as well with your beautiful countertops, your mini, oh look at this, let's see. Your little mini sink, how cute is that? And then here you have your refrigerator. Your little mini fridge. And then you have, this is cute, look at this. It's like your own little set with your little ketchup bottles. Oops, and then your dishes there, and then cleaning supplies. So you don't have to worry about going to the kitchen. And then we have this beautiful bathroom. You want to show us the bathroom?
Sure.
All right.
Yes, so we have this beautiful white tile on the floor, which I love. It just also helps make this is a big bathroom, but it
Yeah.
also helps, keep everything and makes it feel big.
Yeah. I love the tone of the blue in here. And then you have your hanging lights.
Double sinks, which are great. And then again, you have drawers for storage, which I love. It helps keep things so neat.
It's nice how they did this as well.
Yeah, I like that. Yes, and then we have this large walk-in shower, and again, I love these tiles on the floor here as well.
Yeah,
They're really
the
neat. The
penny
penny.
tiles.
They have like a light blue and then a dark blue around the edges, which is just really neat.
Yeah. And then the same with a waterfall shower head. And then you have your handheld there. And then notice how they have two different colors on the wall. You just kind of have like your accent blue there.
And then we have this window, which I love having a window in the shower.
Yes,
It's really
same.
great.
And then you have a little corner bench there as well. Very nice. And then you also even have the medicine cabinets here, which I have to say, like, let's pretend you're getting ready and you want to see like what the back of your hair looks like, and you're kind of angling and you're by yourself.
Yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
I think I'm going to
great.
have to install it in my bathroom now. Yeah. Oh, and they do also have a tankless water heater closet here. Okay. Let's see. All right, let's go show you more storage. Now, this house does not technically have a garage, but I always say, okay. First of all, how many people park in the actual garage? I don't park in my garage. I have a garage. I don't park in my garage. I use my garage for storage, and I'm sure a lot of people here do that as well. So with that being said, you do have a storage room. So if you were to have a one-car garage and you needed it for storage, such as a lawnmower, such as a second refrigerator, such as a kayak or paddle board, this would be it. So you don't have to worry about not having a garage because this would basically replace it. You can't drive in it. How many people do? I would like to see a raise of hands. All right, so we are outside. I do have some very important, amazing things about the house to point out, believe it or not. First and foremost being this full house generator that is on gas, and it does automatically kick in when the power goes out. You do have your AC here as well as mini split AC, but I wanted to point out again, because we are in Florida and we don't have propane, you can actually opt in and have a service with a propane company where they come and give you propane, like they fill your tank, which I do. But this one is buried. See that? That's actually where they have the really massive tank, and they approach from the driveway here and they come and fill up the tank there. So you don't have to be bothered by it, but here at this house, it is for the fireplace, for the dryer, which really helps with bills because you're not having to run the electricity for the dryer, and then the full house generator. So that is where that's located. So how about we take them to the pool and the garden? There is still so much more to see in this beautiful home.
And I love that this walkway it feels like it goes around most of the house, but it's just so great. It's like you have your own little walking area.
Yeah, exactly. It's really nice. And then they have the clusias, just so much landscape all throughout. Shall we go in through this way? Because I think that gate is locked. All right, perfect. Let's actually go from the dining room area. So we're walking back. through the kitchen. And we're just kind of doing this to make sure that you understand where we are, where we're going. Oh, good. You know what? I actually have a question for you, Christina, when we get outside. I wonder what other people are going to say about this, but it's regarding the pool. So welcome to your oasis, your private sanctuary. Now look at these orchids. They're completely blooming. I wonder if you can see them throughout. There's a deep, dark blue one over there. Kind of looks like purple. And yellow one over there. So this beautiful outdoors has a really nice organized design. So first and foremost, you have your lounge area. You want to bask in the sunlight. They do also have some floats there, and the storage area, actually, instead of pointing, let me show you. That's why we're doing this live. All right. How genius is this? I bet all of you want this now. Check it out. You have storage for all your outdoor cushions. How amazing is that? So for all the seating that you see, all those cushions go right here, all neatly organized. They each have their place. So again, this is your lounging area. And this is your outdoor shower where you can enjoy the morning sunshine and the evening moonlight, because look at this. Beautiful views from above. Why would you shower inside if you can always shower outside? So this is your dining area. The current homeowners do enjoy a lovely dinner out here, wonderful, even with friends and family when they're visiting, and they even have these amazing night lights as well. Do you want to show them the lounge area over here?
Sure. Yeah, so we also have these lounge areas as well. You can sit under this huge umbrella. Look at the pool, you're shaded. Or over here, if you wanted to have a group of friends over, it's just a really nice gathering spot. Have some wine.
I'm already getting tired in these heels. This is nice.
Yeah.
If I could afford it, I would probably buy this house myself and enjoy as
I
well.
agree.
It's like you're in a different country, in a different state, in a different part of the world, and you could just be on vacation the rest of your life
All the
living
time.
here.
It truly feels like your own little resort back here.
Yeah, resort is key. That's definitely it. This is a great spot for some cocktails. I think I'm missing my wine glass, Christina.
Yeah, that's what we should have had.
All right, so now this is the pool. I have to say, all the outdoor lighting, because you see all these amazing lush trees. There is outdoor lighting, and the outdoor lighting as well as the pool, meaning the temperature and the lighting, including even turning on the jacuzzi, can all be controlled from your phone, which is pretty innovative. If you ask me, I can't do that. I have a switch for my pool. But the one question I wanted to ask you is, do people need to have a heated pool living in South Florida?
I mean, I feel like yes,
Yes,
absolutely.
okay. I know most people, I actually asked that question because when we're helping buyers purchase a home, I'll bring it out like, oh, it's not heated. Oh, it's heated. And they'll generally ask, well, do I need it heated? Should I be concerned if it's heated? It's a personal preference, but for the most part, I would say you don't need to heat it from May to October.
Right.
After October, it can be like 50, 60 degrees maybe. And I know I've spoken with other people and say that would be magical, where it's like 75 degrees or 80 outside and the pool's 50, 60. Ooh. But once you live here and move here and know how nice and warm it can be, you're gonna want a heated pool. Yeah, heated pool is the way to go. So, and if maybe you buy a house that isn't heated, I'd probably say it's like maybe 5,000. Don't quote me because I don't know how much, but from when I did mine, they wanted 3,500 for the heater to add the actual heat pump and everything. So I don't know how much more it is now, but you can always add it after the fact. It's just a little messy in installation and getting it going, but it is possible. And then they have actually this beautiful limestone. If you've ever felt how limestone is, it has a really nice soft matte feel to it without it being slippery or shiny. It's just a really nice earth stone that they went ahead and installed throughout the entire pool, and the new Diamond Bright as well. So that's that zone. You do have more lounge chairs here as well. And there is more to explore over here, but to make sure we don't miss anything, do you want to take us to the beautiful garden where they
Follow
have
me.
amazing things happening?
So again, you have a like a continuation of the little walkway that we have on the other side of the home. And back here we have fruit trees. Is that
Star
star
fruit,
fruit? Yeah,
yes.
okay, that's what I thought, which is beautiful.
Yeah, so this is actually where they grow food. So like Christina said, you have star fruit, which if you haven't had is so delicious. It's very tropical and fresh and crunchy, like a water fruit. They do actually have lemon tree, lime tree, as well as even banana trees. And one of my favorite, it's not in this section, but I'm going to show you over here, is they have a mango tree. This is the mango tree right here. And this was put here when the house was originally built in the 50s. So this is original to the house. And yes, it does give mangoes. This is where I get some mangoes. So if you buy this house, I'm going to come knocking on your door for some mangoes. And this is, oh, there's another star fruit tree right there. And this whole landscape right here is what gives you privacy to the pool area. But just to give you an idea, they do also have this entire property fence line right here covered by these clusias. So you really have double privacy. And there's so much you can really do here. What if you were to own this home, Christina, what would you end up building or possibly have back here?
That's a good question. It's hard to imagine because I love the home so much the way it is. But I don't know, you could even put a little studio back here possibly.
Oh yeah, easy.
If you wanted a separate office away from the main house, or
Very
another
nice.
a guest suite, a little guest cottage would be kind of neat back here.
I always think you could end up building maybe like a half court basketball court.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Pickleball court, because that is smaller and that's super trendy right now. If you have kids, you could maybe end up building like a tree house. That's a possibility. So this again is the garden. One thing I would like to show you, because this house is so well organized and has its zones, is they were very mindful that if you were to have gardeners coming and you don't want to be bothered or have them having to cross the pool just to kind of do some work, the pathway continues here and you have your own kind of gardening section. So you have your tool shed there. If they were to come in from the driveway, here's the pathway. So they would park there, come through here, and walk down here, and they can have all the equipment. So this is where they have pots and bark and mulch. They even have additional storage here for other items, wheelbarrow. And because there is so much landscape, if they needed to put like palm trees, or maybe they're kind of doing work and they need to pile things up, this is a perfect zone for doing that. We here in Fort Lauderdale actually have something called Bulk Day, where homeowners can put things they don't want on the curb, whether it's shrubbery, furniture, tables, anything like that. So we do that once a month. I didn't know about it till I moved here. Did you have it in South Carolina?
Yes, we did.
Oh, you did? Okay. But so here depending on where you live in Fort Lauderdale, you have a schedule. So it could be the first Monday of the month, second, third, fourth. For us, it's the fourth Monday of the month. So this is a perfect area to temporarily put anything you want to get rid of before that day comes, so you don't have to worry about it being, in your way. And actually, it is starting to rain a little bit.
There's a lot of coconuts up there.
Oh yes, coconuts. Do you like coconuts?
Oh, I love it. I love coconut everything.
Oh, you know what? I actually went to Fresh Yellow Market. I forget what it's called, in Hollywood. And I was there visiting with my mother, and she ordered a coconut drink. And did I tell you that the coconut that they did for her wasn't just the coconut water from inside, but they had actually scooped out the white food inside and then blended it with a coconut water. And it was like a milky, fruity, it completely changed the entire flavor, and it was absolutely delicious. So we have now walked over to this cabana here. This is an additional zone. So there's the pool, another little pathway, and we're here now. So you have like a little fireplace. You do have tile here, which is nice. So you can actually put a dining table over here. You can maybe end up having, what is it for pizza?
Pizza oven?
Pizza oven. I was going to say something else. Thank you. And then they actually have this for this mosquito nets. So you can actually drag it here and then zip it up so that way it's enclosed. And I have to say, it's raining right now, but if you take a moment, you can actually, and I'll be quiet for you guys so you can hear, but you can hear the birds and the rain, and it's really pretty. Let's see. Do you hear the birds?
Yes, I do. It's sweet. It's so nice and relaxing.
It's like a sanctuary.
I could take a nap out here with a hammock.
Oh yeah. Talk about meditation. Or just being with nature, being one with nature. So I think we covered most of the house. Is there anything that we didn't?
Not that I can think of.
No. All right. Well, thanks you
for
guys
joining
for
us.
joining. We will see you again next time. If you have any questions, please go ahead and let us know. Our information is on the channel. And on the banner, so don't hesitate to reach out. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
Bye.